Hello and welcome to RubyCast. My name is Gifford, and today we are going to talk about Bundler, which is extremely easy to manage your application's dependencies and to avoid running into problems with the wrong versions of a library or Rails or Sinatra or anything like that. So first of all, highly recommend that you go to gembundler.com and read through all the stuff here. However, we're going to scratch the surface with what I'm going to cover today, which should be enough to get you started. So first of all, open up a terminal and install Bundler with gem install Bundler, and then open up your editor and create the gem file. And we're going to need to write a source. So we're going to do source Ruby gems, and then we are going to do gem Sinatra, and then we're going to gem Haml because we need Haml, rack test because we want rack test, data mapper 3, and then we go back to our terminal and we install the bundle with bundle install, and it goes through, and there are the gems. And then we can go back to our gem file here, and looking at it, we don't really need rack test for production because who's going to run tests in production? So we're going to do a group. We're going to do group development test do, and we're going to end. I'm going to save it, and we're going to do bundle install, and as you can see, installed it. And when we go to production, we just run Bundler without the development or test groups. So we do bundle install without test, and rack test would not be installed if we were to do that. Now, if we wanted to, we could specify a specific version of a gem. For example, we're going to specify a special version of the Sinatra gem. We need a version greater than 1.0. And then we can run it again and it will work. Let's just do a normal bundle install. And Bundler is now smart enough to know that we do not need that if it already has the gems installed, it doesn't need to go get the metadata from Ruby gems, and that speeds up things a lot. Another example for groups could be group production do gem PG, and that's the Postgres gem. And we use the Postgres gem on Heroku, but we don't necessarily want that for our development or test groups. So then we can go back to the terminal and we can do without production, and it will fetch the metadata and it will install it without installing the Postgres gem, which is incredibly useful if you have a whole bunch of gems that you only need in production. For example, you might only need your log rotator in production, or you may only need, in this example, Postgres, or another, let's say the MySQL gem. You may only need that in production. And so this is an easy way to keep your development machine lean and to minimize cruft. Again, I highly recommend going to gembundler.com and taking a look at it. There is a lot of information here on gem files you can install from Git. you can install from a specific directory on your file system. As we mentioned here, you can do it with a group, and there are a lot of resources here on the actual bundler website. Thank you for watching.